Pajana boko dear.
Anyaboko.
Oh, then I'm an abasa.
Now I have to see Ghana ne and all my cocosra. I papaya often on a all my history or it's a good course history that you are question other man of baby not in a history near the another by any no man no address here also now also from man who said Doyano or deviating and not public schools or deviating on lawyers. They are always smart and they think they are smart all the time. And they put me off sometimes. I don't know whether if they think the we are smart to be our. I mean, they call themselves learned. They try to outsmart everyone. I mean, we need to come out with the. I never be a sebi. Ever boy Ghanaians and now about public and now about solve galamsey issues because he was dodging most of these questions you were asking him, and then they put me off seriously. It was irritating me. It's not right. Because the situation woman, many it is such as it. And he put a question on how to solve this problem. Not a coffee for baby sana. Sometimes this will be any one. You know what is going on in Oma AC and Yalia Airborne Kodaya War Oma Yana. Not a kitty. Oh, a kitty nipa.
Honorable Yabo Galamsey won't come. Who in particular will surely so de.
But Galamsey no. Tesiano.
Baby Abedri.
Yeah, I no. Osa, Nyama by Wolfson Anado. Banfancho. Me can't be a womb. Situation no. The Enya worker at the same level. The NDC by no for October 10 months now. There's nothing shows there. Me to me. The Omuye Bividia support. It is not true. And the same old story. NPP time, what was going on is still going on. And the same party officials, the same political appointees who are still involved doing this. Maybe a true NPP now more position. NDC is repeating the same thing. Yeah, let me tell you. Me call 1 week of Professor Meku Jima, the first versions of UMAT. The 1 week on the road, no man who you know. Nothing ya check champagne, ya check water pump, ya check NPP baby, a position. What now this problem? Problem me government appointees, some of you now we are involved with some of the traditional authorities now. More mad, air cost. And when the has in trouble, and when the person is state of emergency and now be serious, catch you up. You are running away from that. Yeah, and you two has and will be the Oma history of Philippines and the year. Philippines and Ghana, the courts are here last time is different. So what is he talking about? What is he talking about? What all these people know? Master, some of them are involved in these things. Some of them people wanna political appointees here involved. They are also some of them are also involved. There's a concession there. In front of Mr. Amwa, no, your deputy MD war purpose mind to mind that concession. That Ango go to agent say, "Young family be no far for Kojima, no to go, no ma say Ango go." Papa no up betting the license everything according to him. Honorable Amabua assigning Bibiamanari all the Tajima NDC tax, I tell you, Oma formal task force. Almost the MC Obano as a formal task force be it's all money here, Juma. Call license, and he wants me to help. And I'm saying, that's a mini control about we and a mini control Ghana. And I'm saying, so Papa, who is also a MC no, or MC no, yes, on our formal task force, on task of the channel, or call regional minister, regional hold on, whatever, or call national security. And I'm saying, and yet the last of the South Minister or no chief of staff on the Young President. You see what is going on? The same government appointees are doing these things. And for the year was a money for. And every 4 years I will put 2 about me. Because maybe I will appeal to Ghanaians there until we have a serious person to solve to handle this issue, no seriously. So Obama what it any place so stop on it there. I think that no party deserves more than 1 term in this country. And I think that there should be a task force. I think because NPP and NDC, they are killing us. That's a fact. Obama will say we're quite age, you know. Some individuals who have position, no, try to kill the party. The party also simply wants to home and thank for few, no. Maybe a politics. No, I didn't go I'm a party, no. But there's no high. This is what is happening. I don't think NPP is no one deserves even more than 1 term. I'm telling you. Because what problem comes? Whoever cannot them the bar and west. Such your mama is Jimmy and Mr. President Mama. Some of your guys are doing the same thing and here you're complaining. No?
Okay, FM.
And I'm moving to here because I'm not going to the video was one. But we comport ourselves here. We never make a young tolerant son. Now we are more open power. The power and I'm going to power who previously Kenya within a second. Fine. Father, the Ghana for the moment, they can't grant your politicians will never solve their problem for them. The Ghanaians themselves should rise against all these negative things that are higher. No? Yes, Aria. Yes, that's your kidney website. I want to resolve about them. Consume yes, you can only Aria. There's a what we tell you or what? There's a one here. What would you say? And so, enjoy any good money. Not the keep me say, and now the other me say, who confess to go in other country. But I didn't any place from Ghanaians to rise up. Oh, yes, say we don't. I'm happy. The Christian Council, Roman Catholic, whatever, those involved, you know, I pray. Ghanaians should support their cause to fight the government there. MYA is killing us. It's so behind to say. What is it? Uncle for me involved in Yano, now my any Naka, will be the one who said, abandonment. This is my prayer.
Honorable, Abayi Baye, Anya here, Crown, Ubeka said, another Friday on the civil society organizations near that stakeholders is a CIA. Ani na ya adwento ato a ye pe kwantro do na ya pe galamsey nuagubre senka honorable Edward Eninku bi a enka kwampa ben na honorable fi se enka ya de galamsey fa so a ye beti ne te anka o de betu mampani nim
I can be my cancer, Mr. President. Talk show not also, cancer not also. We need action. Action is on the galamsey you 5 years na stop. Get a month in stop. If you really say we are serious, say we person stop one. It's an easy way to go about it. But people think that anything because conform involved, you know. I want conform almost a big position I can see. What I say? It is time for no position, no. You know, soldiers for any police break or think for ya. Name some apple. The name's never. Near Pro to Gadio and Ata Forson, Gadio and Nagasadia, next time, you will say, who doesn't know the political appointees? They top guys, including NPP and NDC. Only involved in politics. Guarantee. Until you stop or you punish your own appointees from doing what you don't like as a president, you know. If you don't do that, that is what a consulting. What am I going to president? You check Ghana for moving conform to Omoba. You check Ghana for Kwanana, and what side now? Omoka, Omupo, Omoye. Muchi, I said, upon your approach for now. one more guiding for now. Almost catch your swarm again. I'm here. Until some best idea. No, Bamunjaya soon. That's some of the Katarana. But I know the simplest thing to stop Gyamfi. I'm telling you. Yeah, you was. Lawyer Nabejan NPP was that we won't get money to do a campaign. They are doing the same thing now. That lawyer, no judge, they didn't know. No. I think he doesn't know what he's talking about. I know I'm to Uncle history. One can't tell him to Uncle history. I'm saying the purpose of history.
101.
That's how you talk about the program from my Philippines, state of emergency, and high Philippines. Yeah, last time, it's the same. And now, cost of a or the state of emergency by the cost is the same as the Open Party Islamic Party Ganza is the same thing. You will compare orange with apple. You see, that's how lawyers, most lawyers there. I mean, that's how they talk. I mean, they don't feel that they are too smart. That's a money for because I'm money for that sector. No kata. Now, no more from here. One of the NPA boss. NPA boss there. One of the answer never know. Oh.
So, honorable your Kasama Mampeninti.
Oh, Kasama Mampenin, young conform any mining issues. Both fair or for me, I'm Mampeno, or Casamano. I guess I can make a friend say, I branch here, MP, a friend, Madame. It's to me, what's the name? Oh,
for the
type of information here.
And you're for the Honorable for the now, okay?
Yes. Over the book consulting not money Saba Panakazana. I hope that they have somebody who talks about galamsey and a mining issue. No, maybe on the Crocaton legal issue. Because the community in India, one service is answer why ready for quite a son of books of that.
Abaiba or the Blue Water Gate, Abba. Any other interventions?
I can't say, Ama, on one Casapano kind, Tanado, then one farmer. Anyway, now, Mokaka comes to talk soon, and also, Mokasano, there's two acting a solution on their mom. There's no only the moment penny for them we involve in this galamsey. A board board no matter. Almost to go to everyone.
Okay, FM.
Who go for we have good board. Now to good. Now, we go to every free, or because there's a good not to free, only friends, mining companies are legally or more operating. Almost like a Saturday. Oh, yeah, who form a gold board now you go to free illegal operations who are. So you encourage them. And I was just here. Because Oduson ya gold non of a license are ultimately draw out on there or pretty illegally, but on license. No pretty illegally, no. What do you mean? As that they need to ya be away, I win and another year and go Tiaga. Until I don't know and pussy me to me as where I sit and what I know about illegal mining, no. The more you know, go fool. And the market, no. John Pa, my president, on send call for being punished, or per se, I don't know, Ghana, so I don't trust them. Obey, baby, to say, we are hearing names of Kofua, Edith Answer, phone, we are ready to do that. That's all the Pokrana, that's a very good one. He's going to be here, and I'm going to be here with UTV. Yeah, River Beer, I think China for no, I threatening comfort and Omukoha and I do Tama, Abomofono, Adano, Omakoako, Mahamadu, and Muni, convoy, minimum information about everything. It is up, and no mamma phone will know, and Hopeson anything. That will be to great manner will be here. To Chrono Hinito, or Chrono, the district chief executive or representative president, no niveau. And we are president, never be there, who now yes, we are serious in solving this problem. Now, as a would see, and one who said, baby, what do you do? So, yeah, will be our Niabra, you sack him. Now, go forward to a Niabra because we are this year, so we are head of the dissect. So this is critical to me and I'm sorry and talk show. I'm on my break.
On about that, then there will be no need for state of emergency declaration.
Yes, I think that if the government himself, the president himself is serious about his statement in the West there, the big thing, Obetum can stop it without a state of emergency. Unless because what I say we MP of what the West. Issue about Obiya Campaign to me. Now, until Oto has reached MC and Oto has what? Remember example. I was at it and I'm on West now. BBC Costo. This is that. I heard on one main road now. I asked partner. There's a go time or I asked partner. Or much warmer. I can just take this year. What will happen is that the country is here. What will happen is that I put down of this is to executive. One don't you think that if the municipality was on this at that place, that can pay the cost on that road, don't you think that who can maybe I know who's a campaign cost? And to your president, what you have to do is that report about what you punish the district executive and the police officer there. Then you see it shows that you're serious. Yes,
Honorable also.
I'm not going to kind of. Yes. Now, sir, President for the best animal in there. Omunja, assume they know. Yes, opening Ghanaians. I said, Oboa, Yomuka, because you made me refresh myself. Now, me younger, or maybe that. Now, I see with the minimum view. Now, I know you're there. Until so, on the Saturday, police for them be edgy. A punitive, a prosecutive. The same thing to district chief MMPC for no matter will not have peace. I'm telling you. Because maybe a sergeant court to be a Sanko involved. I'm telling you, the police, the cabinet appointees, especially the DC, the municipality, they are involved, and the traditional authority. But deal with the sergeant court to be a now, what you are not what I saw you on here, that's out there, Odia. I'm knowing Yura or Prince Okai, as I told you, Odia, will be travel here, which may rush to call Yura, but on here we are at Trump. Name then I'm just to Kumudia and the ultimate Obama there. So, I'm to stop what you call Prince Owura on Kwabena. In the same way, the account. We have seen BB Costo, now police Boakye Annan more mountain stop what you call about. Original minister man and also the onson Costo. Master, I'm almost 2 foot with the penny and drop.
Now we are sharing our dreams today, penny for.
I will be a pound on galamsey issue among Frammy and Tron the Dot. They expose almost a young Jimmy Ponde to come. That's it.
President, I assure you, say, with the stronger enforcement, new technologies, and closer collaboration with civil society organizations. No, did you say after Friday, need something positive? Ebebawo economy. But
I mean, also by the way that was saying.
Now, President Asima Okaya say beyond Friday meeting, of course, no. President Asima Okaya no. And it's a beyond Friday meeting now on the CSOs near, you know. Was it the government is now gearing towards stronger enforcement, new technologies, and closer collaboration with the civil societies. With when the president is hopeful.
Let's see how it goes. It's all talk show. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, there is no meaning in the work. Why? We have time for him. Who monitor? So it's a Friday, and I'm what.
But
and some of us will travel a lot. We have information a lot, and we see whether or walking the talk and answer is talk show. That's it.
Yeah, that's enough.
Friday. Once again, President Mahama, Adie Sebio, it is just beautiful. Said they at the core of democracy, the issue of transparency, accountability. In the 1992 Constitution, There are some 3 cardinal principles the 92 Constitution. 1, transparency. So be being your master. The other one, the FNO accountability. The to me at the show at the end of the day, as Umbuwa Kunta, it will be called back to the people. Third, probity. Probity, as I say, Unipa betimia atoto wano, obetimia bisa question. Na obina kai, oti se wunsu dia, and they allow questions. Na Oshaya, within the space of 9 months, President John Dramani Mahama, ayenyoma mienubi. 1, abish, one in Central Food na Echia, no say, Mode de Adam Akuma Sono, Mumbisame, Miamini, Namani, accountability. But it be the Obebia no Bisame, probity. So the main question could be mu and will be some question. Now, what has so one my mouth questions to ask me and then prepared answers, transparency. And no one and I will say, Sebio or my Ghana, Sebi at a point now or mining in a ding a gold coast. But it's okay. There was a timer, not Ghana, near ding at the gold coast. What it tells you, and then they say, there was a time in the life of this beautiful country we were known only for our gold. Sebi. Portuguese sailors, Don Diego de Azambuja, and from Portugal, not a gold in the Diometia, at the Basa, and then the friend of beautiful Ghana. So gold mining has always been part of everything we do. In fact, town like Elmina, and there you are corrupting of Elmina is a simple Portuguese word, the mine, Elmina, the mine. And your friend of Elmina, without knowing, say a Portuguese word showing mining or a town noted for mining. It's Osha, Ghana, Yabakosem. In fact, mining is older than this republic called Ghana. But Obibeka say, why has galamsey now become a problem? Why has it now become tropical? Yet, Sebio, Yenananum, to a good year, since the 14th century. In Yaya Bedu Sam Pempensui, we've never had this distraction. What has become the problem? Any dear na encounter no, your friend no, gather and sell. Near and crow food nuka in Omudia and galamsey from the word gather and sell. It's not boys, a small mining in their localities. Into Omunya, na encrophobia kotuto if you're more aggregators. Some system no. Ena oma corruption no gather and sell no ena oma corruption no ene yefe no galamsey. There any problem na abum ene ameno kase is the interface with Chinese. And let me repeat. What has created a problem today is the interface with Chinese. Why do I say so? For a long time, they encourage for mining quietly, simple, rudimentary mining methods. In China, for coffee machine, we are friend no sound sign. Into Osha Edinukra, a Chinese word, sound sign. ina mo kofa asa machine no bae machine no o hwe ya eye improvised technology a omodi to ensuo so ni enkrofo alluvial gold mining no mo ye no very simple in a China for kofa machine ya ye fe no champagne ina mo be kire Ghana for how to manufacture this champagne into the sea. They have to move onto our water bodies. The River Pra, the Ankobra, the Birim, and the rest. Sebi, me, the dia war me in Kwanta in the Oti region. Yes, Soriano Pa, near Kunsiu so, near Kubunsio, and then the Adenia, the beer will fear a big crown near. She knew what to say pipe-borne water. We in the early 1990s, at a point, there will be almost a Guinea worm infestation. A big problem in the OT region. Why? Because the rivers now nearly it was in those days normal and how to even boil water before we drink, so that it can kill the Guinea worm and others. But what I say, that has been the situation for many communities in China for you. Eco farm machine I have friends and fine at the buyer. International fine no say no boys at the two and so now you're the two and no so the never one the pollution the pollution of the water body and so on. And now, almost akofa the FN excavators into Oceania, galamsey started becoming a problem with the introduction of two equipment. One, the samfine. Two, the excavator. Because I can't see our people were just doing rudimentary, basic mining equipment. It was never a problem until you introducing these most dangerous equipment, excavators and the samfine, onto our water bodies. And so the use of mercury in the extraction of these gold, another destructive chemical. And now when we say mercury is very heavy, it is not easy to break down. And now you introduce it into our water bodies. And now are creating what has now become environmental terrorism. Obie bisa say, why men so in the debate to me are solving our problem with President Mahama say, sebi. Galamsey and Shashe ewo mabreso. But as a leader, I have no reason to give excuses. I have to deal with it and deal with it decisively.
And lawyer, you want to say decisively, no? How to deal with it decisively? I'm the catch of emergency.
Okay.
And I'm saying, the sure bet. Alternative a betumi ate galamsey not say te amaya ho atoyen
na almost said the surest way is emergency, state of emergency. And yes sir bro Kwame nana Kwame, the truth of the matter is sebi omi misa what na curfew muda
me patron.
What na curfew muda?
Me patron.
How is it like?
As a house arrest.
And yes, sir.
All
your freedom is curtailed. And yes, sir. Okay, and now COVID by Ghana man penin another down Akufo Addo passing law BIFN Imposition of Restrictions Act. Okay. Pursuant to that, in a periodically, all the airline and in your manoma be a day banner. Okay.
Sure.
How was it with life in Ghana? Kaya. Basic freedoms were curtailed. And yes, sir. A bit of prison for moving during the time and not the imposition of the Restriction Act. No, so high. Sebi encrophobic be and say the state of emergency. Mesro, we need him. No, mammy crying. Look, Oman Penny one who crying say, obey declare state of emergency. And within 21 days, Obako informed Parliament. Danger because that tool now, the state of emergency, a very, very powerful tool in a democracy. Look, a president who wants to be mischievous, a dictator, you just use a state of emergency and mess everybody up. Unya Oman Penia said you ought democracy to exercise self-restraint. Because it's a tool that he has that he can easily use. And you use it in such a way that once you can, the political opponents will be affected. Huh? So it is something that we need to be careful. We need to be careful what we are asking for.
Lawyer, where do I all my education kakra? What my education kakra be wana?
No. One example. Country be or my friend the Philippines. So what did that? Sure. Good. President be by Philippines and near friend of Duterte. Now this President Duterte, there's a particular area in Philippines or region in Philippines, the Mindanao area. Islamic insurgents, Islamic insurgents are taking over Mindanao. What declare what is known as martial law in those areas to fight the Islamic insurgents. Look, what started as a fight against Islamic insurgents, President Duterte later escalated it to the drug fight. But you're telling you, the fight against drug trade. Sebio and galamsey abeyen drug trade that we need to fight. Afi, when President Duterte under his command and watch, people were being killed in the name of fighting drugs. Now, international human rights groups now started raising issues. The President Duterte abused the martial law, and now it has moved into the killing of Filipinos in the name of fighting drugs. Nana, me no kasa is here. When you may be a President Duterte,
Derby.
At the International Criminal Court at The Hague. Yes. At the International Criminal Court at The Hague. Hona President Duterte, what is here, me no say, facing international criminal human rights crimes. Why? For the way and manner the martial law was implemented in Philippines. President Duterte never held a gun. One saw a that said Onwankasa as president is holding a gun to fight most drugs in Philippines. That he never did. But the men who were responsible for implementing the martial law, a state of emergency, rather use that policy in killing people in the name of a state of emergency to fight drugs.
Lawyer, wait a 1 minute. Adaroma, state of emergency, I can once a minute. The entirely, Anna, a beer, a disastrous. Obi babies, I say, are there not other departments or branches of state of emergency? No, you bet to me, declare AUC. Yenya devastating effect be said there. All the Philippines, the example, am I?
And America say, Obia ain't me provide in terms of the literature. Any time in this republic, Ghana, you this and 60 how many years? I think 68, Anna. Nana, how many? See, this is 68.
Bibisa.
When was the last time we declared a state of emergency to solve any of our national problems? Huh? Just recently, COVID by imposition of restrictions. Who said there was a time when soldiers were even beating some people? So, okay. We should be careful what we wish for.
Okay.
Then lawyer, I want to come on, Baba say, there are kind of no pain now. What about say, we been to be from the minority say, and whilst in opposition, no one the rippling negative effect of declaration of state of emergency. And another former president Nanado and another to just say, baby, I'm not going to say I could do next time, no, on family.
You see, I've heard people say that NDC, one, your manifesto for the 2024 election, correct?
Sure.
We stated how we will fight galamsey. Nowhere did we say we will declare a state of emergency. Is there? Two, President Mahama, then candidate Mahama, Mekaipa. There was a group that called for some declarations to be made before the 2024 election. Because I say either Dr. Bawumia or one of them went there. Civil society groups were demanding from the political parties a commitment to a declaration of state of emergency. President Mahama resisted that attempt. Because Wayeman Penida, he knew the implications. And that is why the NPP as a political party has struggled to even find one audio or video of President Mahama. President Mahama, anywhere. Say he says a Ghana for to Abamana, he will declare a state of emergency. He resisted that attempt. What he said, firmly, and then he said, we can fight galamsey without declaring a state of emergency. Bruh, we can fight galamsey.
Okay,
in fact, we can fight it without a declaration of state of emergency. Who is a seasoned journalist? Maybe you can help me with any research. President Mahama, candidate Mahama, prior to the 2024 election, Ojina Simpieso are now many public platform. I can't say, Ghanaians vote for me and I shall declare a state of emergency. No. Because he knew the wider implication of the declaration. What happened at that time, and then they say, civil society groups in the Babon say, Sebio, Oman Penia, and this is the context in which we need to put the conversation. Let's go in idiom. Ghana man Peni, Nanado Dan Kweku Addo, and Mra Obedi man Peni, a few months, a few moments later. And I ordered to just say, or the Onone presidency is putting it on the line. That's what I say. Onone the presidency he's putting it on the line. And I'm gonna say, way, wow, we are going to see something new. Into my penny can't say he's putting his presidency on the line. No, yeah, so good news, good news, good news, good news, good news. I say good news, see, your one omote, okay, Operation Vanguard, okay.
Okay.
Police, military, say omumwa to solve the problem with galamsey. Look, at a point in there, a binankasa babonti they can't say, oh, they had been success shocked, and so they are withdrawing the military.
Okay, FM.
Look, Nandina, Rurada 7. Omu withdraw. No. And it was getting to the 2020 election, and President Nanado needed to win. He wanted a second term at all costs. Omu withdraw as soldier for. It was only after he got the second term. In Omutna one Omuso, Omudi a new solution, Operation Halt. Edeba. Nana, Operation Halt in Subaya. Nothing. Finally, when the Nana the Kweku Addo with his minister, I think at that time EPA. Mokofa and Rabia Omuse, it will allow mining in forest reserve. And guess what?
Okay,
We say the airline now, Emma Oman penny to me. So obey Nyama permission for you to go and mine in a forest reserve. Hey. And when my dear here, Oman penny. Emma yede samra no bae no because na at that time no na your man penny e person bauxite na ewo forest reserve ewo achem no obese on allow investors to go into mining in that place. So, President Mahamadu Addo, I say, look, I have no personal in it. No. It is the first. And he said, the provision in the LIA, Emma Omampeni to me to give permission for you to mine in forest reserve. Yeah, Yisa Emran Efihono. The president, Nanado never saw the need. In fact, that LI came under his watch. And the president Mahama ye Efihono. Yeah, Krano, civil society groups can say that they want that entire LI to be taken away. President Mahama said, Mate, October 14th, in a few days to come, Parliament are called let me say vacation. When they come back, the Attorney General and Minister for Environment, Science and Technology will put a new LI in place to repeal this LI. Hallelujah. It's all about leadership. Two, Meno Okazas is here. Over 500 pieces of some fine. Meaning, sometimes the best way to appreciate is to ask if this had not happened, what would have been the state of affairs? Now, just imagine for a minute.
Okay.
Imagine for a minute. Say, we have 500 champagne on our water bodies as we speak. What would have been the state of our water bodies? Imagine, say, Biri and Cobra. We have your war. 500 champagne. Egusua, Omuye Juma, day and night now in 9 months. What would have been the state of affairs? This government has destroyed over 500 and still counting some fines. Over 1,000 water pumps. thousands. As for excavators, yeah, Bubruja. Now, many are Mr. Oh, any deal. Yenchio Memoha. And over 500 excavators, yes, he will be a coy. Yenchio Memoha. Yenchio Memoha. And so, okay, the famous Professor Frimpong Boateng report on galamsey, Urefiana. When you said you, Professor Frimpong Boateng sent a report to Omanpeni 2 years before it was leaked to the public. Omanpeni Tnazo. That's entirely different from what is happening today. Yes, we have not gotten to our destination, but they are tangible, verifiable, may kind of say tangible, verifiable things that have been done. And so Mr. Count, and my Professor Frimpong Boateng a report in the buy. And this is not a report written by Edwin Tamaklo, Gabby. This is President Akufo Addo's appointed minister who was responsible, who was also the chair of the interministerial task force on galamsey, fighting galamsey. Already, video be babontin san abreno. Our party executives, national executives, in the office of Professor Frimpong Boateng, a discussing galamsey and no more party here. Okay. Party here, the other. And now I know what I say. President Mahama only any personal interest in mining whatsoever. And that is why also there has been renewed effort to fight these menace of galamsey. And trust me, it is not going to be business as usual.
All right.
With President Mahama in charge. No. It won't happen. We will fight and fight and fight until we reclaim our water bodies. Now, what did it be? By February, when President Mahama took over, without exaggerating, there were 9 forest reserves for Mamuha. You couldn't enter. No. Who born dog? The galamseyers have taken charge of the forest reserve. 9 in this country. You couldn't enter. Armed galamseyers. You know what I say? Under the able leadership of President John Dramani Mahama, the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, was deployed as soldier force. As we speak, they have reclaimed, out of the 9, 2 were repossessed. They are in the process of taking charge over it again, under the watch of President Mahama. This never happened before.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.